Hi. The 2024 election has already been rigged by the owners of the Federal Reserve. The people who own the Federal Reserve also own the TV networks. They own every Democrat and every Republican. Some Democrats and some Republicans are not bribed because they're stupid enough to keep their mouths shut about what the owners of the Federal Reserve are doing. These people are known as useful idiots, and some of you are going to vote for them because they will be for or against abortion, and they will be for or against what's going on at the border, and they will be for or against supporting Israel or Ukraine. And they will be for or against inflation. Whichever side you agree with, you'll vote for them. But what all of them are doing is helping the owners of the Federal Reserve rob you. And our politicians have been doing that for 111 years. It never matters which one wins, because the Federal Reserve is going to remain in existence to rob everyone in the United States. The attorneys who work for the owners of the Federal Reserve are going to remain in our government, or more accurately, in the corporation pretending to be our government. Attorneys are intelligent people. They're taught in law school how to commit fraud, deception, subversion, and to lie, cheat, and steal at all times. That's what they do. They're all skilled at it. That's why we banned attorneys from working in our government, banned them from practicing their deranged version of law in our country, and took away their citizenship from them when they passed the bar exam and were given the title of nobility, Esquire. But there they are. They're everywhere in our government. They're everywhere in our society, destroying our freedom. That's what attorneys do. Their job is to destroy freedom and keep all of us enslaved to the criminals who own the Federal Reserve Bank. It never matters who you vote for. That's why they give you those little I voted stickers after you voted, so you can be proud that you went and did your civic duty and cast your vote for one of our enemies. You're stupid. That's right, every one of you who votes is a moron. And if you want to argue with me, please do so in the comments. I'll point out to you how incredibly stupid you are, and then maybe you can become smarter. Because the law in this country, our supreme law, the Declaration of Independence, does not tell you to go out and vote for our enemies. It tells you to throw off such government after a long train of abuses and usurpations. But you don't do that. TV tells you to vote, so that's what you do. TV rigs all elections by giving you the candidates who are approved by the Federal Reserve and can appear on the Federal Reserve's TV networks to lie to you and con you into voting for them. And you go out and do it because you're a moron. The objective here is to unite we the people, to remove this entire government, especially the attorneys, every judge, from our society. This corporation, this fraudulent corporation pretending to be our government that was created by enemy attorneys working for the banksters, cannot exist. It's all fraud. Fraud is a crime. When you vote, you're voting for that fraud to continue. That's how the election is rigged. You're voting to keep this system in place, this system of lying, cheating, and stealing at all times to con idiots into having their freedom gone and liking it. You vote for it. You vote for them to take your freedom away and keep it gone forever. You have to stop it. You have to talk to each other, unite, and fire the whole government. Put all the attorneys in prison, or ship them all to the city of London and build a wall around it and keep them in there. Don't let them out. Don't let them invade any other countries. Attorneys are all criminals, enemies of humanity. Kamala Harris is an attorney. J.D. Vance is an attorney. Biden's an attorney. There are attorneys everywhere in our government, and all of them are defined as enemies by the Declaration of Independence. That they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown is in the last paragraph of the Declaration of Independence. They left out the words that the British Crown is a secret society of bankers who controls the actions of every attorney on earth. You're supposed to know that because you're supposed to read things once in a while instead of just watching TV. And you're supposed to find honest people on the internet, subscribe to their channels instead of subscribing to the channels of all the controlled opposition liars who don't tell you that you're required to remove this government from office. You subscribe to channels like mine because I read the Declaration of Independence, I understand it, and I'm trying to uphold it and obey it. Most people aren't doing that. None of the people with large followings on the internet are advocating and advising anyone to obey the Declaration of Independence and fire our goddamn scumbag government. None of them. But I am. But I'm invisible. I'm lucky if my videos get 100 views. That's because of something called Protocol Number 12 that says about using the media that the bankers control the media and no announcement will reach the public without their control. So anything that gets popular on the internet is because the bankers who control the media allow it to become popular. And people like me are made invisible. My words aren't seen anywhere I go. I'm censored everywhere I go. But you can say the same thing I'm saying. And as more and more people say the same thing, then the message will catch on. People will stop voting, people will talk to each other, people will form the organization of We the People that we need so that we have the power of our numbers, the 300 million of us, to say, hey, government, fuck you, you're all fired. We're taking our freedom back. No more bankers, no more scumbag attorneys to take our freedom away from us. That's what you have to do. You have free speech, so say it. Say those things that the Declaration of Independence told you to say. Fire the government. Take your freedom back. Keep the attorneys out of our government forever. Ban them from our country. Close all the law schools and open up freedom schools. Replace attorneys general with freedom generals to keep the goddamn lawyers out of our country. Will you think about those things? Forget about voting. Take your freedom back. Thanks for watching.